Good morning, Autism Parents. It's Dr. Payne. I'm coming on here live after my workout. And I would say excuse my appearance, but I purposely came on here immediately after my workout because some of you, if you are my friend on my page, you'll see that I always post these after workout pictures and they look, better than this. And so sometimes, we all use these things in our brain to keep us from doing things. And I want it to be completely authentic with you guys. This is how I look immediately following my workout. And I wanted to show you that nobody is perfect, right? Which brings me to my topic today, which is knowing what to do and when to do it. So I would appreciate everybody who watched this video. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions or whatever that reached you, that touched you, leave a comment below. And if you're watching this on the replay, put replay. So I'll know that you caught this, that it reached you, and I'll know what content to put out and when to do it. So back to the subject at hand, knowing what to do and when to do it. I'm not sure about you guys, but when my kid, my number one, was first diagnosed with autism, I read a lot of articles. Some supportive friends and family members gave me a lot of articles, shared with me, tagged me in a post. And if you guys, hi, good morning, Katina. If you guys also went through that where people were tagging you, and it was usually these awesome stories of some super fantastic, super smart autism mom who, when her kid was diagnosed, the cake went on and she became a crusader, and her kids started doing all these trainings and she knew exactly what they needed and when. And before long, in these stories, this is how they usually go. The kid was talking, he was potty trained at 2, he could ride a bike. Amazing things. And I just like to say, if you are one of those parents, congratulations. And I thank you for your inspiration. However, that's not how it usually goes. The majority of us autism parents, we struggle with knowing what to do and when to do it. We trust experts, the pediatrician, the neurologist, the therapist, the ABA expert. We trust them. We pay lots of money. I did. I don't want to tell you what I paid. Lots of money on the latest and greatest because we want to know what to do. And in actuality, some of those things are helpful, but the expert behind the information rarely knows as much as you do as far as what will work for your child. They may know statistically speaking, or what the textbooks say, or what most studies show. And if you guys don't know, briefly about medicine, let me just tell you, the most common thing, let's say aspirin, as far as how it helps some people with high blood pressure, prevent them from having heart attack. Not everybody. There's a good 20% aspirin does not have any effect. And then there's 8% that has a deleterious, a bad effect. So there's always an exception, and everybody is different. And more so in our kids' diagnosis, more kids with autism are completely different from the next. And so knowing for sure what things to do, when to use blocks, when to sort, when to try to push them in what direction, to teach them how to speak, how to read, how to do all those things. Potty training. Oh, leave a potty below if you're struggling. Because I have a 12-year-old who's not potty trained, you guys, and you best believe I have drawers full of books. I went to different therapies. But besides autism, my son has other issues. It's not easy. I don't have to tell you, right? So knowing what to do and when to do it naturally and instinctively will come for you as the mom. Don't beat yourself up like I did. I spent so much time doubting myself, being upset. I'm sorry, I'm a sweat fest. That's what happens when you work out. I continue to burn if you do the right workout. And so that's what happens. So knowing what to do and when to do it, it can be also a burden to the parent who feels like everyone else has the info but you. Everyone else was successful in pushing or directing their kid but you. You feel that way. Hi, Sade. You feel like everyone else knows but you. And that's just one more pebble on the mountain of things that we guilt ourselves for as autism moms. And I'm here to tell you today that there's no right and when to do it. Only you instinctively know. And when you have the mental, emotional, and physical ability to direct your child in the right motion, then your child's going to be successful. Do not beat yourself up and feel like you missed that train, because a while ago they were like, oh, get your child in as much therapies as early as possible, because that's when they're going to have the best chance, because the brain starts learning. I heard that so many times. And if you guys haven't caught the memo, that's not true. If you're an old therapist, hi Katina, if you're an old I'm not old therapist, but you're a therapist or a professional also on this page, and you read that and heard that, and you want to say, Dr. Payne, that's not true. I'm going to tell you, look up the last journal of neuroscience, and you will learn that the brain continues to adapt and change. We always thought, like medically speaking, that paralysis and things like that was permanent because there's no more stem cell development, yada, yada. There's more studies that's been shown to disprove that. There's other things that can let the body adapt as long as you keep trying, right? So parents, if your child was diagnosed at 3 and you mourned that diagnosis for 5 years and maybe didn't do as much as you thought you should have, and you read these articles and feel like you missed the boat, listen to me. You didn't miss the boat. It's not too late. And knowing what to do and when to do it comes to you. You have to read, of course. You have to research. You have to connect with other parents. You have to talk to other moms. And you moms on here, you guys might also feel like me, like, oh, my kid's not potty trained, I have nothing to offer anybody. Not true. Because I deal with temperament, moods, behaviors, other things. And even though I haven't got my child to do that, I've got my child to do other things. I have got my first one to walk when they didn't think it was going to happen. Like, that's how severe my number 1 autism is. My number 3 autism is also severe. He's nonverbal, and sometimes they rate if you're nonverbal as severe. Not true. But like I said, do not get caught up in these doctors and therapists. They don't have a kid with autism 9 times out of 10. You do. They're not talking to, they talk to, because mothers with autism, but the things that people as patients feel comfortable sharing with their doctor, usually people come into the office like lambs, you guys, and they sit here and they're lectured to and they're told by the physician, and they're like, and then their brain shuts off like they have nothing to contribute. Not true. You can offer some things to that doctor that they did not know. You can say, oh, well, really? Well, he didn't used to do this, but now he does this because this is what we tried because another autism mom told me. Guess what? You are the expert in that situation. So don't turn your brain off. Don't turn your heart off. Don't turn your mind off. Knowing what to do and when to do it will come to you. Now, to prepare yourself, if you're deeply mourning, if you're depressed, if your heart aches, if you're a single parent, if you don't have resources, financial, you're in a town with limited things. If you have internet, which most of you do because you're on this phone, or even if you don't, go to the library, go to a Wi-Fi cafe, go to Starbucks. I hate their coffee, but go for the Wi-Fi. Connect with other parents. Strengthen your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit. I do so by reading, you guys. I do so by connecting with other parents. I do so because I'm a believer in Christ, as you know, and I exercise, which helps me. I'm telling you guys, if you only connect it with that part, if you start getting your physical body in shape, you will turn on your mind. That's why I come on here, sweaty face and everything, because it turns on my mind so I can say, what can I help my autism parents with? And the topics I get, you guys, hi Nora, leave a message or let me know what you need me to discuss. Or if you're looking to get in shape, to have your body pumped, to turn on your mind in the morning like me, then reach out to me. Let me help you with your health and fitness. Comment below fitness. I have a free clean eating week that starts, oh gosh, my brain, 2/10. It's the next Monday, not the first Monday of February, but the following Monday. Let me help you. Let me get you started. If not, share with an autism mom what you are doing. Connect with other moms. Don't feel like you didn't do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. And be encouraged by those articles you read, but don't let them make you feel measured, that you didn't do something right, that you're not as awesome as the next mom because her kid is solving cancer and he has autism. Hi, Anna. They always tell you that, oh, this autistic kid, he plays for the NBA. Oh, yeah? Really? How autistic is he? I mean, awesome. Yeah, right? But then people are looking at you like, well, her kid plays for the NBA. You want to say, what? Like, okay, whatever. Yay for those people. Don't let it burden you. Hi, Erica. Don't let those things measure you, make you feel like you didn't do something right, that you missed the boat. Because God gave you instinct. He gave you a heart. He gave you mommy intuition. All right? So whenever it comes to you, whenever you have the ability, turn that passion back on, parents, and you can do it. Don't ever forsake that. Believe in yourself. Connect with other moms. And again, if you need my help, reach out to me. Eventually, I'll get back to you. So there's my baby. I better go. Who knows what he's did while I was in here, right? Oh, you guys know. You know what he could have possibly did while I'm in here with you. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great morning.